Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. I wonder if I should run a double belt on this. We'll come back to that one. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. This one down here, though, that belt can just run straight down there for a second, and then I want to go into here, and that's going to be solder. So take that out, and then I run that up through there like that. And I will take one inserter on each of these, like this, there, like that, boom, and boom. And then, what have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that all I did? Alright. I kind of want to make that 8. Make 2 more of those. Up at 8 on each side. There. 7 just seems wrong. It just seems wrong having 7 on a side. Right. And you go boom and boom like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to put the offset on the inside like that. And I'll do that with every other one. You and to you over there. So that's the offset set correctly on there. So I'll not worry about the other bit for a minute. I've got this power line up through here, which I'm actually just going to get rid of a second. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to power here. Like this. And then drop it back into there like that. Right, so we've got power heading off to the north. That's going up everywhere that it needs to go. I've got solder that's running all the way through there. That is going to come out over in this direction. It's actually going to go all the way over here somewhere. And then I'll put a belt, part belt in there. And we can run down a little bit further. And now I can start putting in an underground belt and bring this all the way down. I don't know how far I'm... Ooh. Okay, this could be a slight problem. I'm already using tin ingots down over this side. I forgot about that. It's being turned into the brass down here, isn't it? Although we're not using that much. Like, once you build up a storage of this stuff right here, you don't generally need to keep using very much. Not brass, bronze. We got the bronze plates in there. It is using some tin, but it doesn't actually need to use all that much of it. Just like some bits of it going through. So yeah, I'm not overly concerned about that. Just looking at this, I've got this coming down to this point. What I think we're going to do is we're going to change it ever so slightly coming up here. I'm going to get rid of this. It does mean me loading up with tin plates at the moment, but I can get rid of those easily enough. I'll dump them into the storage. So if I can remove that belt all the way up to there. I also want to make sure that I put the tin... Right, the tin's got to be on the right-hand side coming up through here. I'll put... Actually, we'll go up this way, like that. So I'm going to go there with that one. That one's going to go to there. That one's going to go there like that. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to put that one out onto there. I'm going to remove that belt down there like that. I'm going to remove that bit going in there as well. So this belt here is now facing in the correct direction. And it's going to take the tin and the solder. So the solder is going to run down there. And that's going to get down to that point. Let me remove a little bit more tin off of there, and then I can do that like that. So you're going to get to here. Now, the other bit is that the tin has got to be on the opposite side of the belt. So I've got to have solder on the top, tin on the bottom. How can I do that with as little messing around as possible? I think all I really want to do is if I just drop that down there like that, and then I bring this one over this way like this. That will go down here. You will run underneath, and that's going to put the tin onto the correct side of the belt. And that's all we need to do. That's going to bring it out on the right-hand side of the belt, which is going to come down here, and that will be used up throughout the rest of the system. There we go. See, it's on the right-hand side. Okay, that's fine. So that means that I don't actually need to have these being mixed up, because it needs to be on the far side. So I need to go back up and just correct that bit a minute. The lead, not the lead, the solder that is going to be put out on the belt from here has to be put out on that side of the belt. So I need to copy that and change this one back to its original setting on those. So that is placed on the correct side of the belt. So that bit's all good. This bit down here is all good. This is all good here, where we've got everything coming in and flowing out again. Down this side, I've got the excess ore coming through here, so the nickel and the slag is going to be taken out and stored, and then up there we'll be doing stuff with the lead in a minute, but we're not going to do it yet. So we've got kind of everything in place, or most of it is in place. I've still yet to get the tin coming out to mix in on this one. So I'm going to need to go back over to here now. And that one right there, I've got to keep the offsets. That offset has got to copy out and it's got to be the same. Those can only feed onto one side of that belt, because I'm going to need these tin bars over here, which are already, fortunately, being placed down. Let me just drop that one in there and put that one there like that. These tin bars are already coming out. So I can drop that one in there like that. That splitter. Just loop it round a little bit. Bring that back over here. And that's going to put tin onto that side. There. See? I've got the tin coming in and that's feeding into these three. That's coming out through that side. That's running out through all of this over here. So, wait, why have we stopped? Production. Oh! Right, production has stopped because I have completely filled up on here. What have I filled? I've filled up on stone. Crushed stone in there is now completely full. That has jammed everything up and it has stopped. Don't know how much crushed stone I'm going to want to keep. I'm still torn on how much crushed stone I should be aiming to keep. Gonna drop you down there a bit, and then I'm gonna go in. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna pick you back up again. I'm going to go down by one more, like that, and then I'm gonna go like this. And I'm gonna drop one there and one there. You know, let's do two more of those and put in a power pole in there, so then we can really get a move on. That's going to start everything moving again on this. You are feeding in that way. You're feeding stone in here. That's all feeding stone into there. That one is dead and gone, so it's that one, that one, that one, that one. Yeah, you need to... That's got to go. Clear all of them. That's got to go. Everything here is being placed into there. Right. That's all good. Slag processing has now finished. I need to do the next bit in that process. You know, I'm actually liking the idea of doing a steel axe right here. 128. It just means that I increase my mining speed. I pick stuff up off the ground a little bit faster. It's possibly not the most useful one at the moment, but it is still useful, so we'll get that one running. The stone here That is very quickly getting out of the way. That is all flowing into here, which is great. I've got plenty of tin ore in there, which is fantastic. And that is all flowing all right. Tin, I've got no shortage of tin going here anywhere. So all of that is working how I want it to. I've got my tin plates still pouring into here. I'm going to have so many tin plates here when this is all done. And we're going to be doing the same with the lead. So if all of that is up and running, if I've got everything set on here now, that's up and running there. That's all coming through. There's a couple more things that we want to do. So I've got the stone here already. That's going into that one. You know, I've already proved that I'm going to need more than that one. So I'm going to put an extra one of these. I'm going to drop that down. No, I'm not. I'm just going to put that in line. That's just going to go there like that. And I'm going to take this one here. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one there. And that is going to have extended pick up and drop. It's going to do the same on there. Yeah, that's... Let's change that around a little bit. Sure how I want to change this around. Basically, I just want this so that I've got two belts. You can go over here. I don't want to be changing that, do I? So that one... If you go to there, and then that one is lifted, and that one is lifted, and I put 1 and 2 up there. I can put a power pole up there. Then I can take here 1, 2, 3 of those, and then that one I will extend and extend like that. So I've got reach, oops. There, like that. We've got long reach, pickup, and drop-off point on there. And then this one here, I go out like that, and I drop that one down. So there, I've got a double amount of storage going onto there. It's just like a little tiny bit of future-proofing on it, just for a bit, just to help us out. This doesn't need to extend all that far, really. I can just go to about there. I'll do the same on this one. Put you down in exactly the same spot, and that'll go up there, out, turn, and up, and then I can do, let's go up here. Right, you will go to that point there then, and that one will go to the same point, and then I can go over here with a belt, up with a belt. Let's put that straight. Right. Belts are coming in here as well. We'll run that one up through there like that. And there. I've now got belts running up through from this bit down here. So everything below, everything above this point is now going where it should be. Or it will eventually get to where it should be. And there won't be any issues with it. I've got solder going to be running down there. So this is the only other thing that we need to do. I'm going to go and run down here and deal with the solder first because of how things are working down here. So at the moment it's lead, and those lead plates come off of here. So I'm going to get rid of that one and that one. And I want to basically just do exactly what I had there, but I want it with a faster thingy on here. Actually, I don't need to do it any different. I can have it slightly different than that. I can bring that one over and put that one down there like that, right? Because what I can do here is that one, I can put a filter on it, and I can put tin plate being filtered out. I don't need tin plate heading this way anymore. As if you run along here and you have a look, nowhere along this belt am I using tin plate apart from bringing it into this area here, and this area is now completely obsolete. So I can lift that bit out there, lift these out. I'm hoping that I don't have a load of those now in my inventory. I've got building blocks instead. I do. That is brilliant. A load of tin plates up here. I got some lead. I got all sorts of stuff kicking around. I've also got coal. Yeah, that's fine. Right, and then I'll go back over and I'll remove all of that. Plus, remove the coal from there. That means that these furnaces are also obsolete. So I'm going to pick all of these up. And picking up the furnaces, that does actually break them. That solder mixture right there is no longer any good for anything. Ooh, you know what I can do? I think I can actually turn that into something. What can I do? Stone furnace. Build that stone furnace. Drop that one in there. Solder mixture. How many solder mixtures do I need? Right, 2. So if I drop that in there, it's just going to put in a little tiny bit of solder just through there. So that'll get rid of the last of the solder mixture. There shouldn't be any solder mixture anywhere. Right, that's gone. Solder mixture is gone. That is now out of the equation, which means that coal line there, that's all gone. I'm not using that anywhere else, so I can now backtrace that one up to here. Get rid of that. Put that one in there like that. Get rid of this line completely. That line there can go. Now, I do have the solder that will eventually come down this next line. We'll deal with that in a minute. I just want to get rid of this. So I've got a building area in here. Full. I'm completely stuffed full of coal right now. Let's go in here and we'll dump off some of the coal in there. Yeah, let me go like that. There we go. Right. I got rid of a load of that. Pick that up there, and then pick these up down here. Right. Plus that power line there. And also that power line. Right, that's everything out of the way. I've then got this belt over here. What are we doing here? I've got I got stuff looping there. So I'm going to take this one now. And that belt is going to run down there. Will eventually fill up. So this one can be removed. There, that's all gone. And then all I'm going to want is, well, if I drop solder onto here, it should be coming out the correct side anyway. Does it matter what side it's coming? It doesn't matter what side it's coming out at all. That's not going to make any difference to it. Right. Go up there like that. I want to just let that tin run through. There's not much on there. I don't want to run along here gathering because... Oh no, I'm picking up the... Yeah, that's fine. I can pick up some of those bits. We go back that way there. Right, and then if I go back down here... Gather up that lot. Right, that's everything out from there. Now, if I switch and I push that through into there, solder should now run all the way through the system without causing us any blockages, because all the tin is heading out this way, where it's supposed to be running out that way anyway. I've cleared everything else down the bottom. We've got no other issues down there. So our next thing that we're going to want to do is just join this in. So if I put that one in there and that one in there like that, I can go here, turn that one round, and allow those to start running again. We'll put in some more mining drills and stuff in a minute. We'll deal with that. That one can go from there. I've got plenty moving across all of that. I'm going to want to double this up. It's only running over to that point at the moment. So we'll put, for now, that one back there. And I'll put that across. And it's going to slowly kickstart everything. So that I can put into there. I haven't got any other rubite ores or anything like that. I haven't got any crushed stone on me. Lots and lots of tin plates. I'll go and ditch those in a minute. So now if we look up through here, I've got a whole load of materials coming in through here. I've got all the stone moving in. We've got the ore coming up. We've got the crushed ore coming up through here. Slag is being filtered out into that one. I got nickel being filtered out into here. And then I have got lead coming up into these two. And it's actually being processed. So I need 24 lead ore to be able to run a single process. So I've got a process running in there. So I've just done that. And that has gone and dumped out a whole load of lead onto this side on here. Which has gone on up through here, and there I've now got solder coming out onto the line. Fantastic! It's actually working. It is working as intended. We need more ore coming in. That's definitely got to be our next thing. We need more rubite ore, and this is a bit of a problem with this map, actually. Right now, I've got a massive lot of rubite ore up there. I got another one over there. Cancel. I got more, 94 million there. 176 million over there. Rubite ore of 23 million on that island. This island is uninhabited, as is this one here. That one's 170 million. That's 276 million. That's, I got so much rubite ore, which will be quite a useful thing to have. But my problem is that I can't reach the stuff. Although, saying that, if this island, like, I'm looking in here, and that there, like, that island there is connected to that island down there. So at the moment, that's not great. But if we can expand this back a little bit further, if that does uncover a bit more, we may discover that patch of 23 million rubite ore is actually accessible. If that is the case, I will be able to build belts that go out, round, and down this way. We cannot, though, have any robots flying over here, because they'd be flying over the top of this, and that would be an absolute disaster. They would all die. Every single robot would get killed off by this lot. And we don't want that to happen. We need to be able to clear them, so that then we can go through and actually make use of the stuff. So that may be later on, but I gotta let that kind of uncover first. So, Angel's Exploration. Ooh, Radar 2. I can make these. Okay. I'm gonna make 5 of those. And I'm gonna put some radar over that side. Maybe we can do something with that. That might be a little bit of something we can do stuff with later. Now, I should have mining drills being made. So I need to get some more mining drills on some of the rubite ore that we've got here and start mining more of it out so that I can increase the lead production. I also need to do something with the lead, storing some lead plates up here. I haven't quite finished building all of that yet, so I also need to do that. And I want to get rid of some of this tin ore that I've got on me at the moment. So let me just go and ditch that first. Bring that down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I've got 60 lead tin bars hanging around in my inventory at the moment. That's no good to man nor beast. Certainly no good to me. And then I've got all of these low-level items in here. I want to get rid of them as well. And then we can finish up the lead production up here. Right, I'm on my way down to just unload a few items that I'm carting around. You may have noticed something a little bit different. So I was looking for a mod that would allow me to modify the pointer, couldn't find one, and then it was pointed out in a Factorio group that I belong to that actually you can adjust the mouse pointer size and color and everything right in Windows. So that's what I've done. I have made it extra large. It's now nearly as big as me, and it's bright pink. So I'm hoping this will help it to stand out. It should allow me to find the pointer a lot easier as well. and you should be able to see what I'm doing a little bit better. If this is okay, if you'd like the color adjusted, if you want the size adjusted, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of it. Is this a good solution so that you can better see what I'm up to? Even when I'm zoomed out like this, you can still see it, and it does still work quite nicely. It's literally right on the tip. Anything that I would want to be highlighting anyway. It is sort of covering up a little bit in behind the pointer, but I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. So we'll see how it works out. At the moment, I'm kind of reasonably confident that it is going to be acceptable just having it like this. Now, I want to dump out these lower level items right here. It does cover up the tooltip a little bit, I just noticed. But again, it's not really a problem because I already know that's called an inserter. Not really sure if... Yeah, that might be a bit of an issue sometimes, but I doubt it, because we can see everything else on there. Yeah, so I very much doubt that that's actually going to be any kind of an issue for us. Right, so I got rid of the lower level belts. I've got the inserters there. I'm just going to come over to this side, and we've got these inserters in here. They are waiting on copper servo motors over this side in order to make more of these. I can dump those right in there, and I can go up here and I can dump some more into there like that. That then transfers them into there, and I've already got loads of inserters in here anyway, so I'm just going to pop in another... Actually, let's have a few stacks of those. So I've got plenty of these in here, and we've now got some of these being made up as well, although I'm waiting for more copper servo motors. So where are the copper servo motors coming in from? They're coming from over here to be placed on a belt. So I've got no copper servo motors being made, which means that we need to go and find them. That right there, I've got these, and then that needs to go into there. So these aren't being made. What's going on here? We have a slight problem here. Something has stopped. Something over there has ground to a halt. Let's go down. We'll wander on down this way and have a quick look. But there is something that's not quite working 100% as it should over this side. And I'm wondering if that is connected. It does appear to be connected to copper servo motors. I don't have cable harnesses being made. So then if we come on down here, cable harnesses, I'm not getting the copper shield over here. Copper plate. Wait, what? Huh? Copper cable shielding. Is the recipe changed on that then? That must have been a recipe change, because it was coming off of here. I've got the fluffy stuff coming off of there, the cellulose fiber, and we've got the copper cables, and then the copper cable shielding. That must be a recipe change. Alright, copper cable there. Craft, that requires copper plate. I thought it was copper wire that then had to go through into those, but apparently it is no longer the case. So we want to go and have a look in there, and copper, what? It's not copper coils at all. It's not in there, is it? It's going to be under Angel's components down here somewhere. Spring there. Copper cable shielding in here. Craft. Copper plate. When did that change? It's obviously changed more recently, but that's definitely changed. That didn't used to be like that, because everything used to be with the copper. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the bat challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.